Hey guys, charmedwench here and welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can tell by the title, I have let Instagram choose my makeup. So I put a lot of Instagram stories up and let you guys choose each product that I was going to be using for this look. Obviously I couldn't let you guys choose colours because that would have been really awkward, but I wanted to go out of my comfort zone a little bit and I did something completely different. I could have gone towards the oranges and red sort of colour sort of zone, but I didn't. And it would have gone better with the lip, but I wanted to do something different, so this is the eye look that I came up with. But if you do want to see how I created this look, then carry on watching.
So the first product we're going into is the LeCoux Cosmetics Brow Pomade. You can use this as eyeliner and brow pomade. It is such an easy pomade to work with. I have used this before, like once or twice, but you guys chose this, and it is a warmer toned brown than I would normally go for, but it's just so nice to use. Obviously a lot of you probably haven't heard of LeCoux, so what I will do is I will list them down below in the description, so if you want to go and check out their other products, because they are really nice 50s based sort of style makeup, so pretty. I'll link them down below so you guys can go and check them out. So they have some beautiful stuff. So yeah, so I'm just filling in my brows now, and then we'll move on to the next bit. And the next product is a collection product. It's just a primer. It wasn't in my listing, but I thought I'd better prime my eyes. Now we're onto the Jawbreaker palette, onto the look itself. The first colour we're going into is the colour Virgin, and we're just setting the primer that I've already applied. And the next shade we're going into is the colour Delicious. It looks like a beautiful, stunning navy blue. But once I've built it up, it doesn't look as blue when I look in the mirror. I mean, it's kind of showing up on camera as blue, but when you're looking in the mirror, it's not as blue as I thought it would be. It comes across sometimes more black, but I really liked it. So yeah, it was a great colour just to put in the crease before I cut my eyelid. You know what I mean. So take your time with this colour. It is all the colours are quite pigmented, so just build the colour up nice and slow and blend it all the way up. Bring that colour up to your brows, people. If you have beautiful eyes that you can fill with colour, and you know who I mean, I'm talking to you, Lynette, you are one of these as well. You need to bring that beautiful colour right up so everybody can see it. And just blend. Blending is your best friend. Once I did that, because I only chose one concealer, I thought I would go with this and not cheat. So I used the Barry M concealer palette to cut my eyelid. And to be honest, really nice. It's like super creamy, but not too creamy. So it's nice and easy to work with. It doesn't sort of move around and slide around. It's really nice. So it's really good for cutting if you want to use it for cutting creases, you should totally give it a go. And plus, this is the first time I've used it. I've never used it before, so it's really nice. It's a nice formula. So you'll probably notice that I'm only concentrating on one eye for now. I just thought it might be easier filming if I just did the whole of one eye and then came back afterwards after I'd done the second eye. So that's why you can just see me purely concentrating on one eye. Now we're going into the next shade, which is one of my absolute favourites, which is the colour Wow. And we're just packing that onto the inner corner and bringing it out about a quarter of the way. And just pack it on till it just shines like the sun. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this shade so much. I've been using it a lot since I've had this palette. Now we're going into another colour, and I absolutely love this too. Obviously I've never used it before today, but it's the colour Sour, and it looks so nice when you pop it on. So I've put it on in the centre portion of my eyelid, and look how it's just so pretty. the third part of my eyelid, I used the colour Soaked, and I just packed that on the outer corner. And then once I'd done that, I went in with this little fluffy brush and just blended all three colours together, so they just transition through really, really nicely. I really am liking this look. I was just like, I didn't want to stick to what I would usually do, so I just sort of pushed myself out and thought, what can I do? Let's use colours that I'm not going to go for too often, and this is what I came up with, and I quite like it. Now we're going into this colour, which is another favourite. It is Lemon Drop. It's like a yellowy gold. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it just gave me a little bit more pop on that yellow that I'd already put down. It's just so pretty. Now we're going on to the eyeliner that you guys chose, which is the Renaissance Flick from Revolution. I love this eyeliner. It's one of my absolute favourites. It's so easy to use for a wing, and it's just really, really nice and dark and pigmented. So it's such a great eyeliner. Honestly, I highly recommend it. Used it on my wedding day. Well, this is a new one, but I used one on my wedding day and I absolutely love it. Now we're going on to the mascara that you guys chose, which is the Manna Kadar. And to be honest, first time using it, it's not as like the coverage on my lashes isn't as amazing as I thought it would be. It is a really nice mascara, but I think you'd have to go over it a couple of times to get the best out of it. But overall, I quite like it. It's better than the Revolution one that I'm using at the minute, so I may switch it out because it's a bit clumpy. Now we are going on to the primer that you guys chose, and that is the Lacura one from Aldi. Really, really nice actually. I quite like the feel of it when I was putting it on. It doesn't feel like very silicone-y, it just feels really, really nice. And the foundation, oh my god guys, you chose the one that I was hoping you wouldn't, which is the Infallible. I know I need to use this. It's like a full coverage foundation, but I find that it makes me, when I first put it on, I literally look grey. When I'm blending it out, it just looks grey, and it's quite a dark colour. It's quite full coverage as well. If you want full coverage, then this is the way to go, but it's, I don't know, I struggled with the colour match when I first brought this, so I used it quite a bit, but then stopped using it because I just felt like I looked grey. But you guys chose it, so I used it. Now we're going back into that Barry M contour kit to use the cream concealer to conceal our under eye, down the bridge of the nose, on the forehead, and the cupid's bow. Oh, and the chin as well. And to be honest guys, I actually kind of really like it. It gave me nice coverage, and you can see that it sort of blended out really, really well. I did like it, definitely will use that again. If I'm in a stuck in a rut, or I've run out of my usual concealer, I will definitely use this again for this. Once that was blended out, I went to the powder you guys chose, which is a Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Banana. To be honest, yes, it does have a yellow hue to it, but I think it helped the foundation not look so grey, so I was quite happy that you guys chose that. And now for contour, you guys went for the powder contour rather than cream, so I went in with the Revolution contour kit and contoured my face. You guys don't usually see me do this sort of process, and these aren't all the products that I would usually use, but most of them are. So you guys are actually seeing me put on like a full face as I do. But yeah, this is how it is. So I don't contour my nose either. I contour my cheekbones up into the forehead a little bit, and I tend to blend that out because I don't like it to look too, I don't know, sometimes when you bring that brown up towards your hairline, it looks a little bit odd, so I blend it out. But for blush, you chose the Revolution blush palette, Blush Goddess, so I chose a really nice pinky shade, but not too pink because I thought it would look a bit weird with the blue and the greens. But actually the colour I chose I think worked out really, really well, and I've never used this before. Super pretty blushes in this, I really like it. So now we're going back into the Jawbreaker palette. Again, it's the colour Sour, and I'm just running that in the lower lash line. but what I do in a minute is I blend it out, but I felt like it needed something else, so I add the colour Lemon Drop into the inner corner and blend that into the green, and it just finished off the look really well. You will see me do that shortly. But I'm just a rambler, you know, you guys know I love to talk. And if you do see me talking in my videos, I'm actually talking to my husband, who has now taken a little space in the corner of my loft to paint his Warhammer figures, so that's who you can see me talking to. I'm not crazy. So there you go, I'm just adding the Lemon Drop colour into the inner corner and bringing it down into the lower lash line into the green colour. It really did finish off the look perfectly. I really was pleased with it. Now we're on to the liner that you chose for my waterline, which is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I love this anyway, so you guys know I'm all good with that. Back to the Manicadar mascara that you guys chose, and we're just putting that on our lower lash line. Lower lashes. You guys chose the Nadine Eyelaw lashes, and I think they look really good. I've never tried these before. For highlighter, you chose the Colourpop Pressed Face Powder. It is a highlighter. Worked perfectly for the look. I really liked how it turned out. And the last thing was the Ciate London lipstick. It is the Jessica Rabbit lipstick. Kind of doesn't go with the lips, kind of doesn't go with the eyes, but I love this lipstick, so I'm kind of glad you guys chose it because I haven't used it for a while. But yeah, that is everything, guys. That's the finished look.
Finished look, guys. It is quite an easy look, to be honest. It wasn't like very difficult, and I really just wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone and try more of the blue tone shade. I know that I have the Blue Blood palette, but I just wanted to try out some of the colours that I love. The yellow as well. The yellow is one of my absolute favourite shades. I used the 2 yellow shades. I forget the name of them off the top of my head, and I've put the palette over there, so it's just gonna have to stay there for now. But yeah, I really did enjoy this look. It pushed me right out of my comfort zone because some of the products that you guys chose I haven't even tried. So the Barry M contour kit for a concealer I hadn't ever tried, and that worked out really well. I was quite pleased with that. The foundation, oh my god, I don't know whether it's going to show up on camera, but when I first put it on I was like, oh my god, I'm grey. But now it seems to have evened out. Now I've put the other things on. We will ignore the fact that my hair is 99% dry shampoo and needs dyeing, but this is the look that I came up with. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for everybody that took time to vote on Instagram for each product. It means the world to me because I couldn't make this video without you guys. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!